So you've probably seen in the past couple of videos that I have gone back into the matrix, bro, back into the system, working a 9 to 5 again, even though I was doing my YouTube and I was hustling just fine before. Why have you gone back into the 9 to 5, Luke? What are you doing? Now, my reasoning for this was to make some money from the 9 to 5 and reinvest it into my business, right? And also just myself, nice clothes, things like that. I don't really have to worry too much about money. But my mind has been changed, and I will make a separate video talking about the phases that you go through in life and how your mindset can fluctuate and things like that. Very, very epiphany giving video, so stay tuned for that. Maybe tomorrow you'll see that drop. However, when I was in this 9 to 5 job, okay, I was working at a restaurant. It started at 4 in the morning, so very, very early. I was obviously quite sleep deprived. It wasn't very ideal. I've worked a lot of jobs before in the past. I'm used to it. I know what it's like. I know what the whole matrix 9 to 5 lifestyle's like. You know what I mean? I'm not lazy or nothing like that. However, I worked literally 2 shifts in this new restaurant job because I was working at the airport, so they started really early. And I quit. I was like, fuck this. I'm not doing this shit. I'm the kind of individual that I want to live life the way I want to live it. I've got one life, and, you know, if I have to ask to go to the toilet, it's just, fuck off, bro. I'm a fully grown man. I'm not coming up to you and going, can I go to the toilet, please? No. I'm just going to walk out and go to the fucking toilet, do what I want. Now, I'm like that, and this, you can clearly, you know, see how entrepreneurship is literally my dream life path, because I just can't live any other way. However, in this job, I have learned so much about business, which is quite ironic, because in a 9 to 5 world, I've learned more about what I can implement in my business than I did before when I was just hustling. So let me talk you through a bit of the phases I've been through, right? So in 2022, I was working non-stop 9 to 5 jobs, loads of different jobs. I did literally like fucking 8 different jobs within 2 months or some shit. I was just bam, just trying loads of different shit, right? I like to just try things, and I get bored quite easily, especially in that world. So 2022, I was doing 9 to 5 jobs. I got a lot of experience there. And then I decided at the end of 2022, just before Christmas time, fuck this, I'm going to go and hustle. I'm going to put all my time and energy into my business. Okay, so I was hustling for a couple months, and it's currently July 2023. And this is when I decided earlier this month, maybe I should get a 9 to 5 job again, because, you know, I'm hustling right now. Some months I have really good months, other months I have really shit months, and I know that's part of business, but, you know, I want to live comfortably while I'm building my business. I want to reinvest my money into nice clothes and shoes, so I'm not walking around with holy shoes and shit. You know, I want to live good while I am building my business. And there's nothing wrong with that mindset. You know, it was a very, very valid reason at the time. But the one thing I realized why my business wasn't doing as well as it could have been doing in that first hustle phase was because of what I'm about to tell you in a second, right? So I was on my last shift. I did 2 shifts in this job, literally 2 shifts. After all the training and shit, I did 2 real shifts. I'm fucking useless. I bet they hate me. Like, oh, fucking hell, it's this guy, the life coach. the life coach that does 2 shifts and just never comes back. Great. He's a great asset to the team. So I did 2 shifts, and on the second one, I was, you know, just doing my thing, working the shift. I was already sleep deprived, so that pissed me off a little bit, because I was like, fuck, I can't be arsed. I'm sleep deprived. I'm in some shit job I don't want to be in. Whatever. I know it's just part of it, but still, you know, it gets to you. And then I had customers not saying please and thank you, which is also a pet peeve of mine. I hate that. Like, you're a fully grown man. The least you can do is say thank you, you cunt. That pissed me off. So we're in this restaurant, and in the restaurant, there's also like a room, which is a kitchen, and it's attached to the restaurant. So you can just walk in, the staff can walk in and out, right? So I pick up this tray from the table in the restaurant, and on the tray, there's a coffee cup, and the coffee cup is half full. So I'm walking the tray, trying not to spill the coffee, into the kitchen. So I walk through the kitchen door, and I mean this with no disrespect, but the chefs in that kitchen, very obese, okay, a bit brain dead, a bit special needs. There's something wrong with them, right? So I walk in the kitchen, put the tray on the side. You can imagine there's like this like metal table thing, let's just call it. I put the tray on there. Next to the metal table, there's a sink. I take the coffee cup off the tray, turn around towards the sink, and as I go to put it in, this fucking fat cunt barges into me, drops the coffee all over my nice, clean, ironed work shirt, stains the shirt. Do you know what he does? He just turns around and goes, "It was an accident, just like you." Meaning, like, I was an accident, I was born an accident, you know what I mean? And I'm like, bruv, he's clearly special needs, so I didn't, you know, flip out on him or nothing. I controlled myself. I was like, yeah, whatever. It's all right, mate, don't worry. You don't have to apologise, it's fine. Like, didn't even say sorry, but, you know. Anyway, so he spills it all over me. I'm pissed off at this point. I'm sleep deprived. No one's saying please or thank you. You know, my day's just fucking shit. I'm in this shit job. Why am I even here? Blah, blah, blah. And at that point, I was like, bro, I'm getting out of here. Fuck this, I'm done with this shit. I would prefer to hustle and have less money in my bank account, but have freedom to do whatever I want to do on a day-to-day basis and work on the things I'm actually passionate about, save young men's lives. That gives me so much more fulfillment and enjoyment than working with these fucking retards. So that's what I did. After that shift, I basically said to one of the manager ladies, listen, I appreciate your time, you've been absolutely amazing. However, I'm not coming back, this is just not for me. Bam, bam, bam. Got the notice in, handed the notice in, handed my little pass in, and that was it, I was done. So I quit the 9-to-5 job after 2 shifts, right? And I decided, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna hustle again. I'm just gonna go back to my hustle mindset before, go back to my hustle lifestyle, you know, have that freedom again to wake up whatever time I want, go to bed whatever time I want, just have freedom over my life again. So that's exactly what I did. And then I woke up the next day and something hit me. And it only hit me because I worked that 9-to-5 job. If I did not work that job, I wouldn't have this knowledge right now. And this is why I believe you must go through different phases in life. You must open your mind, detach yourself from a committed way of living and open your mind to different ways, different perspectives, different ways of doing things. Don't just write things off. And I'm going to talk more in depthly about that topic of phases and your mindset when you view the world in a different video. So I learned something from being in that 9-to-5. I was like, okay, I was working 8 hours a day in that job at the restaurant, starting 4 in the morning until 12 p.m. My mum's calling me, bro. Sorry, mum. 1 second. Business. Hope it's not an emergency. She's probably just asking me to get some like bread on the way back or some shit. But anyway, I realised, okay, I'm working 8 hours straight. Yeah, I get a break and stuff like that, but I'm working 8 hours of dedicated work, dedicated time to, you know, just waiting, serving food and shit, serving drinks, whatever. I was like, fuck, it hit me, bro. Because before, when I was hustling before, that first hustle period where I was just working on my business, I was, you know, I'd wake up, I'd record some YouTube videos, I'd do some community posts, I'd go to the gym, I'd do some boxing with my boys, have a laugh, I'd spend like hours in the gym just socialising and, you know, swimming and going in the sauna and stuff. And I thought, yeah, you know what, I'm working pretty hard. I'm working quite hard. Every single day I wake up and I do my YouTube videos and I do my 4 community posts a day. I'm working hard, bro. Boy, was I wrong. And I realised that by being in the 9-to-5, the reason you make money in a 9-to-5 is because you're literally trading your time for money. So you're giving 8 hours of dedicated time and energy in exchange for a currency, which is money. And I was like, okay, fuck, this is the missing link and it's so simple. A lot of the things you're going to learn on your entrepreneur journey, on your business journey, in life in general, with girls and stuff, it's all so fucking simple and you pretty much already have the knowledge. But because our egos get involved, because we commit ourselves to, again, this is what I'm going to talk about in the phases video. We commit ourselves to a certain way of doing things that we forget. Shit, there are so many other ways I could be living life. But our ego wants to tell us, nope, this is the right way to live. You should be, yeah, you're doing the right thing, bro. Your workout routine, your workout split, that's the right way of living. But it's only when you open your mind up to different things that you realise, oh, fuck, the knowledge I already had in here, the knowledge that I already considered at one point in my life is actually better for me. It serves me better right now than what I'm currently doing. So what I realised was 2 things. Number one, when I work every single day, if I am hustling like this, if I'm waking up and I've got freedom to work on my business and put my time and energy into my business, excuse me, fucking fly in my throat, what I should be doing is dedicating myself shift time, just like a 9-to-5 would. You know, you go to 9-to-5, you work 8 hours a day. I should be doing that with my business. And I don't just mean wake up and record videos and 8 hours have gone past, that means I've done. I mean literally sitting down and doing 8 hours non-stop. Maybe you can have a break and do some push-ups or whatever, or go for a walk and get some sunlight or whatever. I obviously have breaks and don't just burn yourself out and staring at a screen constantly. Do other shit. But for the most part, 8 hours of allocated time in your day to just business. Undistracted, no notifications, no calls, no texts, no messaging your girl halfway through. 8 hours of undistracted work every single day, or however long you want to choose. This is the beauty of working for yourself and being on the hustle. Yes, you have less money in your bank account at the start, but the return of investment that you get of putting your time into this lifestyle of hustling, quitting your 9-to-5, surviving on what you can survive on. If you're in a situation like me where you're living with your parents, or you're in a situation where you're living in a place that doesn't require as much rent as if you were, you know, living by yourself in a nice swanky apartment or some shit, I have I'm doing it the Muslim way, I'm doing it the Islam way. I've got a lot of Islamic friends, a lot of Muslim friends, and they do this thing where they kind of all live together and they pool their money, they pool their income, and they're just fucking rich basically, right? And I'm basically doing it like that. I'm using my parents' home as a base. We're all putting our income together and we're just building our businesses together at the same time under one roof. Why would I move out now? Oh, I'm independent. I can fulfill my ego and pretend that I'm a man because, hey, I moved out and now, I'm a real man now because I've moved out. But, now I have to work a fucking full-time job that I hate every single day of my life just to pay for an apartment that I'm never in because I'm in the job. Why would I do that? I'm a young lad. I'm trying to build my business. So if you are in a position like that, absolutely stay in it. Make the most of it. Point being, every day that I wake up now, I literally say to myself, right, how many hours of work do I want to do today? And when I say work, I mean literally sitting down of dedicated work. So I'll sit down, I'll record my videos non-stop, I'll get into a flow, I'll sit down and do my community posts for my coaching, I'll do some coaching calls, I'll do some copywriting, I'll do some video course stuff, I'll do all these different ventures, and I'll just sit and work non-stop on all my different business ventures all at once. With no distractions, I don't go anywhere, I sit and I just work like a shift. Every single day I wake up and I do a shift, but my shift is now dedicated to business rather than someone else's fucking shitty 9-to-5 job. So you can see the difference now between what I was doing before, where I was waking up and just kind of blasé, like, oh, today I'm going to record some videos at some point. Like, I didn't really think about it too much. I was just like, yeah, as long as I get the tasks done, it's fine, right? But I was missing out on so much potential rewards for my time because I wasn't allocating my time properly. So with your business, you must treat it like a 9-to-5 job in a sense. Don't obviously view it like that, keep it fun, keep it enjoyable, actually enjoy the process of building your business. But you must treat your allocated time like a 9-to-5. From 9 till 5, you work on your business and you don't do anything else. If you can get into this mindset, it's very powerful. That's number one. Number two is your work location. So again, another mistake I made in the first hustle phase was I was working in my room. So obviously I'd record my videos outside, but all of the work that I did, all of the copywriting, all of the coaching calls, all of the community posts, they were all in my room. And the problem with this is you've got a lot of home comforts. Your bed's literally just there. I could just go downstairs and get some food at any point, get some pasta and carbs and shit and just fog my brain at any point. My family's down there, I might get distracted and start talking to them. Little brother's running in asking to play chess and baby sister's screaming. Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of shit going on, a lot of distractions going on. So also what I learned from being in this 9-to-5 job was, okay, not only am I going to allocate 8 hours of consistent work just to my business, and I'm not allowed to leave until I've done that shift, just like a 9-to-5 job, but also I'm going to set a work location every single day, away from my house, away from my home comforts. So the first one that I did was literally just a little coffee shop, little cafe. Oh, my phone's going to die. Great. A little cafe. So I went in there, said hello to the staff members. I ordered like a baguette, like a chicken baguette or something. Mate, it was delicious. I got some packet of crisps and a bottle of water. And I sat there, put my headphones in, and that was it, bro. I put the music on. Little TJ's new album, put that on, and I literally just sat and worked non-stop for I think I did like 6 hours that first day of just non-stop. I was in the coffee shop the whole time, just ordering different food while I was there, and I was just working, bro. I got so much done. Literally the same night, I got straight away coaching calls, people purchasing my video courses. Literally the same day, the results started to come in, and I was like, fucking hell, I've cracked it. I've cracked the code. Allocated time and allocated work location. Just because you are running a business and you're working for yourself doesn't mean that you can start slacking on things like allocated time. Doesn't mean you can, one minute I'm going to be doing the business and then, because I'm free and I work for myself, I'm just going to go to the gym now because I feel like it. Fair enough if you've got like 10K coming in consistently over and over again. Yeah, do what you fucking want, bro. But if you're in a position like mine and you're trying to build your business, you're trying to work to that point and you're hustling and you're living day by day, that kind of thing, you've got to be on it, bro. You've got to treat this like a 9-to-5 job to get the rewards that you want. So every single day now, I change the location up. I change my work location up. That's another beauty of working for yourself. You can go where you want at any time that you want. If I wake up at 4 in the morning, I decide, you know what? I kind of fancy just chilling in the airport because I quite like the airport. The job that I worked at, the 9-to-5 in the restaurant, was in an airport, and it's quite a cozy environment. I don't know what it is about it. It's nice. I just like the airport. And I've never been abroad before. And I'm planning on going to Thailand soon to see my girl. And also just to fucking live it up in Bangkok, bruv. So that's the plan. If I make it, you'll see some content. We'll see. But yeah, I like that because it kind of inspires me just being in the airport. It inspires me to make more money and, sort myself out and get this flight booked. But I was thinking, right, every single day I'm going to wake up and book in an allocated time slot for myself in a different location every day. And when I get to that location, I'm going to sit down, put my music on, put my headphones in, and just work. Bam, non-stop, just work. Live streaming, videos, coaching calls, copywriting, you know, fucking marketing for my coaching, everything. Just loads of different shit, loads of different work, right? And one day I might, you know what, I fancy just sitting on the park bench today. It's a nice sunny day. That's going to be my work location for today. You know what, I fancy just sitting in the airport, because why not? Because I fancy it, so I'm just going to fucking do it. That's the beauty of working for yourself. Yeah, you're hustling and it's a bit of a struggle, but you get to appreciate some of the little things like this, like having your own life belongs to you. So if you're in a position like me where you live with your parents, or you live with somebody that, you know, doesn't charge you as high rent as you normally would have to pay, make the most of it, bruv, especially while you're young, because it's going to pay dividends when you get a bit older. So, you know, I think, where was I going with that point? Yeah, to be honest, man, it's just a beautiful life. And I think, take this as you will, allocate the time like a shift, allocate the location as you will, and just make the most of it. I like it now because I just go and explore the city every single day. I'm just going to just new not restaurants, really. I don't sit and do my work in a restaurant, but you know what I mean, cafes and little areas like that. I'm exploring different parts of my city, and I'm working alongside it at the same time. So it's nice, man. If one day it's sunny like it is today, I'll just come out and sit on a bench, get a nice tan, take my top off, just get some work done. It's a very beautiful life, man, but take that as you will. I hope that can kind of just expand your mind a little bit. You probably might already know these things. You might be like, yeah, obviously that's, you know, common sense, bro. Luke's just a retard. But it's weird because so many times we have these like simplistic things that we just forget. It's like, how many guys come to me and say, oh, Luke, how do I talk to girls? How do I make friends? How do I talk to people? How simple is it? Just open your mouth and say words. But then we have all these other complexities like ego and, oh, but this, and what if this person laughs at me, and what if I fall over on the fucking stick and everyone laughs at me, or what if she rejects me? There's all these other bullshit comes in and you complicate the situation. Whereas in the grand scheme of things, all you have to do is just look at the person, smile, and say words. Say the first words that come to your mind. It's like, it's not complicated, you know, and I think we just blind ourselves with our own ego sometimes. So it's important to remember that as well. Anyway, boys, listen. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come and chat shit with me for 17 minutes. I don't know how I drag these videos out so long sometimes. If any of you boys have stayed till the end, like an absolute G, I highly recommend you comment the word RAPID. RAPID. Comment that in the comments just so I know who the real G's are. I'm taking notes, bruv. I'm taking notes. And when I hit a million subs, you boys are going to be rewarded. So if you have stayed till the end, legend, thank you so much. You're increasing my watch time. And yeah, you're a fucking G. I'll see you soon. The coaching is down below if any of you boys want to learn from me on a more personal level. And also, there might be a video course that has dropped about semen retention, premature ejaculation, that kind of thing. If you want to go and check that out, how to quit porn, that kind of shit. It might be live by the time this video drops. So go on the channel, check the descriptions, check the about section on my channel, and you'll find it there, my boy. All right, look after yourself, and I'll see you soon.